All right. Now let me post this link to the groups. Now, this in here.
Hmm.
Now I'm just gonna post in here. Oh,
Jesus. I'm
I
getting a
hear
runny
you're
nose.
coughing.
Yeah,
What's that?
I'm getting a runny nose again.
Yeah, you're running your nose, coughing. All right. Here we go. Um, where's our notes? All right. There's our fantasy. Where did I put the fantasy now?
Rubbish team.
All right. All right. There we go. All right. I do apologise about my sunny nose. I've got a bit of a sunny nose all of a sudden. And we are doing our second week of our trades and our fantasy podcast with Tim and myself. How are we?
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah. Oh, my nose has gone all funny in the last half an hour, so I don't know what's happened here, but yeah, we're here. We played you guys this weekend too, by the way. So it's a close game. You guys smashed us in the first half, and the second half we came back. So it's a close game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you're wearing your cat gear as well too. I think.
No.
Oh, oh, but on Saturday were you or?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, nice, nice. Um, so now, first of all, we should talk about our embarrassing moments first. So, you had a bit of an embarrassing moment that happened on the very first day.
Where's the team so I can check?
Oh, how do I do that again?
You got watery eyes.
Yeah, I'll try and find your team. Let me make sure that this is
Embarrassing moment.
recording. There should be a way I can find your team and view ladder. Oh, yeah, ladder. All right. Brenton is watching too, by the way. Did this stop or something? Why has that stopped? Yep, Brenton is watching. G'day, Brenton. Hopefully you are well. Hopefully you're watching. You can. Mark has joined in. Mark has joined in. Oh, this is Brenton here. Hello. Is it true that Luke is the captain champion? No, that's not right. Um, I haven't got under 100 for about 2, 3 years seasons now, and his team went under 100 just this week. So he chose Rosie as captain. Um, all
Me
right, now
too.
let me try. Now let me try and work out how to screen share. Um, now how did I put it on before? I put on. Uh, is it this one? Um, share screen. Is it? Maybe it's this one. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, yeah, can you see this? Is that working?
Yeah, that's me.
All right, so here we go. This is Timba's team. He's got Rosie. He. So what happened? You're telling me you had some embarrassing moment about Rosie. What happened?
I had Dawson captain 5 minutes before the game, and then it reversed it, and it put Rosie captain for some reason. So I was stuck with him.
Oh, damn, that's frustrating. So the app sort of stuffed up because you said you're trying to trade something and then it put him as captain instead of Dawson as captain.
Yeah.
You were trying to put him vice captain, I think, weren't you?
Dawson, yeah. Dawson, yeah.
Yeah, because my one, I actually like I put what I happened to me. I had on the bench, I had Connell, and then I put O'Connell on the field for me. That stuffed up as well too. Let me
Well,
try and
ranking
so
dropped a bit.
you got a good ranking, 14,000. That's not bad. Way better than my one. Now I try and figure out how to get to my team. So that's you're quite high up there. You got two wins there. That's not bad. I'm probably on
Where
the
am I?
bottom. Look, I'm on the bottom. I haven't won a game yet. That is terrible. That is shocking. All right,
No,
now
you,
let's
not you.
see. Look. See, I fixed it up now. But I had O'Connell. I had O'Connell. They put on the field, and then um, Roberts was on the bench. But I had Roberts on the field, and they put O'Connell on the bench, and then I had a 4 points on the field. So that was rubbish.
You got
So the
Hornbag
app,
there.
yep, I got Hornbag. I need to get rid of him. You got Horn Francis.
No, I haven't.
Brenton also said hello, working. So it's working. He said hello. Brenton said, "Do you think it's okay to go Horn Francis to Rankin, Tim?"
Yes, but I can't see the comments.
Oh, you can't see the comments.
No.
If I click here, can you see the comments now?
No.
Oh, I can see the comments.
Oh,
Okay,
here we
so
go.
yeah, so Brett, how did Tim go this week? Who was his captain? Oh yeah. Do you think it's okay to go Horn Francis to Rankin? That's for you, Tim.
Oh, is it? Yes, I said yes.
Perfect. You said, yeah, because you were looking at getting Rankin last week, even when he was sub too. Remember, the week before you mentioned about getting him as well.
Yeah, but I had forgot what my trades were now.
And what was your this? I know we were talking about this week as well too. Uh, what was your plus threes and negative threes this week that you've come across so far?
Probably that mistake I did with YZ.
So that's probably a negative three, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What about your plus three? What like your top players?
Probably Max Holmes, he did alright in the vet.
Max Holmes, yeah, he did all right. I don't think he even got tagged either, so he did all right. Neil got tagged in the first half. Um, I like Simpkin today. He did all right for me today. He got 117. He's quite a good, got a unique. He's owned now by 8%. And he's gone 125, 81, 117. So if you're thinking of someone in the forward line, you could have a look at him, break even 63. Who was your unique sort of standouts? Oh, Holmes as well, yep.
Hang on. My internet disconnected then.
Did it? I wonder if we can get, actually, we should be able to get Brenton on as well. Let's try and get Brenton on. Let's try and get Brenton on.
What was that
I said,
question?
pardon?
The question you said.
Yeah, he was asking a few questions, so I'm just seeing if he can get on here. That way we can get him on.
No, about you said about uniques. What was that?
What's that?
About unique. You said something about unique.
Uh, oh, I said about Simpkin. He was unique. And what was you like? What sort of ones that you What about you? What unique ones do you did stand out for you? I mean, that's what I mean. So, what was your unique one that stood out?
Probably. What Raggedy Miller?
Ranganine Miller. Oh, very nice. Oh, I do apologise about my nose, by the way. Ranganine Miller. That's not too bad. Also, Jacob has joined in as well. Jacob Wilkie, welcome aboard. Good last name as well. Wonder if you're related to Callum Wilkie. He says I had Will Ashcroft as my unique. He also started Davidson and Garcia. So that's actually pretty decent because most people had Davidson on the bench because and then people looked him on. So it was good that you didn't actually have to trade in a donut. And Garcia also, he actually pulled a score out of it somewhere. That was actually really good. And Will Ashcroft, that second half, he dominated quite well, and he actually probably had his best game for the season as well too, which was really awesome to see. Um, Brenton said, keep 108 every day of the week. So he had merit as well, too. Um, yeah. What was I saying? Captains to look forward to for this week as well, too. What do you have in mind for this week, by the way, Tim? What ones are you looking for? Vice captain this week coming up?
I don't even know who's playing.
All right. So, to look at the vice captain, Carlton and Collingwood are playing the first game on Thursday night, but I don't think I see any ones that are standing out for me at the moment because Collingwood and Carlton are quite hard to score, and there's not too many players in there unless you have like Tom DeConing. I suppose you could have a look at him. He's playing Cameron in the ruck, but um, Geelong and Melbourne on the Friday. Melbourne, uh, Geelong, their ruckman's probably not ideal because like it's a bit more easier to ruck against, I should say. Sorry, so because Geelong don't really have a set ruck. So Gawn's averages, I looked at this. Gawn averages 103.8. Last three scores under a ton, but before that he had a string of 8 scores, 91 or above, with 5 tons. Um, you also have a look at Clayton Oliver in this game. He's got the high average. One of his best teams he plays is actually Geelong. He averages 113.3. Merritt, obviously, last week, his average was 114 against Port, but he has scored 9 out of 11 tons as well, too. So there's Clayton Oliver. Bailey Smith averages 97 with 3 tons against Melbourne. So that's that game.
Max
Then
Holmes.
Max Holmes, I didn't have a look at him, but let's have a look at him. This is Tim's pick, is it? Holmes. Let's have a look. Max Holmes versus Melbourne. Is that right? Yep. He averages. He's only scored 1 ton. He averages 75. He scored 1 ton out of 5 games. So yeah, but he's playing a much better role last year and this year, so yeah, that could work. It's up to you. If you don't have Oliver and all those other ones, you could do that as a pod as well too. That could be like a good sneaky shout as well too. So I like that. That's a good suggestion. Um, then
What about Perryman?
very man, it's bad. Um, the the North Melbourne Sydney game might be where they might get tagged a bit. I'm thinking James Jordan will shut down as well too. Um, Richmond versus Brisbane Lions. Dunkley averages 101 versus the Tigers, 4 out of 6 tons. Neil versus Tigers averages 93.9 with 8 tons in his last 12 games. Probably keep my same C and VC spots. Rosie as VC playing St Kilda and McRae C facing Port. Yes, so McRae is facing Port. That's right, because it's interesting because oh wait, you're going to say spots actually. Rosie's playing. Oh, I see. So you're not going to do a loop. That's interesting. Because yeah, they're playing each other actually. Oh,
What
sorry
was
about
that?
that. My nose played up. Can you see that comment?
What was that?
Can you see that comment?
Which one?
Jacob is actually keeping his same captain and VC captain options. So he's keeping the same spot. So because Port and St Kilda playing each other, Merritt last week scored 108 versus Port, so they could be a bit more easier than you expect. The last game is the West Coast game. No, sorry, West Coast are playing GWS on the Sunday, first game on Sunday. Tom Green averages 102 with 2 out of 4 tons, and Whitfield, interesting fact, Whitfield plays West Coast as well. 97.8 average, 6 of the last 8 tons, lowest score of just 94. Has only played West Coast once since 2021, though. So he's only played since 2021 once. So that's a quite interesting fact as well, too. Did you know that?
Yeah. My camera just popped on.
What's that?
My camera just popped on.
Where's your camera? Where?
That black screen.
Oh, you should put your camera on, then we can see you. Something popped up.
Can you see me?
It's dark. I think you need to turn your camera on.
It is on.
Can you see? I can't see you. All right. Now. All right. So now, what's our next?
What's your minus threes and plus threes?
Oh yes, good point.
You
My plus
forgot.
threes and minus three. My plus three was Simpkin. He got 117 this week, so I've had him as a unique forward. So he's probably my plus three. I also liked Merritt as vice captain. I was happy with that. 108, first game off the rank of the week, having him as 108. So that was actually pretty good because I didn't have to stress about having a captain score. And for probably just my forward line in general, really. Davidson also 125. I didn't expect that to happen. So that was actually pretty good as well, too. So I suppose my forward line was good. My negatives would have been my stupid trades last minute. I was going to get Barry and I was going to get Green. I did get Green in, but I couldn't get Barry. And I got in Lindsay and he did his knee and ACL or whatever he did, he injured himself. And um, that didn't work. And then the app stuffed up as well too. I had O'Connell on the field for 4, which I didn't even put him on the field. So they're my 2 negative threes. What about you? What's your negative 3?
That way Z captain what I told you before.
Yeah.
And the app made me had Rosie captain.
Yeah. I find that app is, I can reckon that app can go in the bin, I think. That's what I think about it.
Even
I
Stephen
find
had
also,
trouble with that.
and because you said he was trying to trade in, wasn't he trying to trade in Steel and he got Steel back or something? Or you tried to trade Steel out or something?
Try to trade him out,
Oh,
but it got got rid of him. Then
yeah.
after that he was already in again.
Oh, that's frustrating because
Well,
I also find that trading actually kind of hurts your team as well too. Because my real dream team is doing so much better than my fantasy team, I'm about 400 points ahead of your dream team. I only traded one trade, whereas my fantasy, I've traded like 6 trades already, and I've sort of stuffed it up even more. So my trades aren't good, but my captains are good. So what? Let's have a look at the break evens as well too. So let's
Whose
have a look.
team's this one now
Which one?
on the screen?
That's mine.
Uh,
Do you want me to look at your one again, or
you got what he knows.
I do have a bit of a runny nose, unfortunately. It just started running about half an hour ago. I can go back
did,
to
did he have soup?
no. I had what did I have? I had a sausage sizzle. Oh, now I'm at your one. So let's have a look at who are you going to try and get in this week? Who's your players that you want to get in?
Oh, Sanders, I forgot about minus him.
Oh yeah, what did he get? I don't have him. 73. Oh, that's not too bad.
Lindsay there.
Oh yeah. Oh look who's not there.
Hey,
Have a look.
what?
Look, I can't see.
Neither can I.
Oh, you can't see?
Now who's
Um,
missing?
this person. Let me try and find it.
You didn't talk about Perryman, eh?
This one.
Oh, not him again.
Yeah, so you got rid of him. You must have. So you said you were going to keep him so we could talk about him, but you obviously traded him out. So that's actually pretty decent. So you traded him out, so
Well,
that's good.
you probably have to get him in again soon, because he
Oh
might
yeah,
play.
that's true.
He might come good, and everyone might have to pick him again. What's
Well,
my
everyone seems to
weakest?
be getting Garcia back now too. So he's also
What's
pretty
my
cheap.
What's my weakest line?
Well, your defense is not bad. You can put Roberts, put him back on the field. You can put him on the field for Reed. So your defense has no rookies. Um, probably need to trade him to see. Probably, he could probably go now. I got him in, and I got to get him out again. Um,
Unless we hold
Camporelli
him.
depends how long he's going to be out for. You said he's about a week. People were saying it's going to be worse, but Camporelli, he plays first game, which sucks. Um, so hopefully he does play this week. It'll be nice. Your rucks are all right. I would say probably on Ford, maybe because Sanders and Lindsay probably the ones that might need to go. Apart from the rest, you've got a lot of money makers because Stone did well. Oh, Kako, he could probably go. What's his break even now? He's got break even of 25. Um, so Sanders, Kako, and Lindsay are probably the only ones that, and Camporelli. So those 4 players are probably the only weakest ones. The rest are pretty good. You actually got all money makers. Um, you got 3 defenders there. Don't know how you did that. Look, 1, 2, 3. Last week you had 3 midfielders. Now you got 3 defenders. That's pretty clever.
Well, I already did my trades already.
Oh, who did you do?
The one you're looking at, Taylor,
Yeah.
and maybe Campo.
Oh, that's all right then. Yeah. Although but Taylor plays West Coast. His break even is 57. Do you reckon you could hold one more week, or you're going to trade him out this week?
Well, I've got Taylor to ranking is good option, I think.
Yeah, that's true. And what about Sanders? What you done with him? Have you kept him?
Probably might have to get rid of him next week. Go him down to Merrick. What's Merrick's prize?
Marek, he's oh, by the way, Jacob has said Perryman ain't coming good. Yeah. I actually avoided him, which was actually good for me because I didn't have him, but a lot of people went him and he's only been getting 40s and that. So and you would think if he was gonna come any good, then yeah.
And how was last week's episode, everyone? Was it good?
Yeah, there's a few people that enjoyed it last week. Um what
Perryman
was
was.
the what's that?
We were laughing at Perryman.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should do our tips as well too, by the way.
Bit
See,
too
can
early
you?
to tell.
Sorry.
Uh, Bit early yet.
Well, I was just that we could have a rough tips though. Like, see the fixtures. Can you see the fixture on the screen now?
Oh, you got an easy one.
All right. So, Collingwood versus Carlton. Who's going to win that one, Tim?
Oh dear. Collingwood, I think.
Yeah, I
Travis
think
Roberts.
if Carlton goes 0-4, they won't be happy down there. But I'll tip Collingwood as well too. Geelong and Melbourne. Sure, you got an easy one.
What was that?
Geelong and Melbourne on Friday night. Who you going to tip?
Probably Cats.
Cats. Yep, I'll tip Cats. Melbourne are hopeless. I tipped them and they got smashed by Gold Coast. Gold Coast and Adelaide on Saturday.
This is hard one.
Yeah.
50.
This is Gold Coast. Funnily enough, this is Gold Coast's first home game in 5 weeks. That's crazy because they had a postponement, then they played away the Eagles, then they had a bye, then they played MCG, so they actually haven't had a home game yet. That's crazy.
I think they played round one.
No, they were going to, but they got stopped because of cyclone.
Hang on.
Then they played West Coast in round one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So who do you reckon, Gold Coast or Adelaide?
I don't know who you're gonna pick.
I think Adelaide. Oh, it's tough, really. Gold Coast are good too. Yeah, Adelaide. All
Gold
right. What
Coast for
about this
me.
one? Saturday afternoon, Richmond versus Brisbane.
Probably Tigers. Nah, Brisbane.
I'm going for Brisbane. Um, North versus Sydney.
Probably North Melbourne.
Yeah, Sydney are looking a bit not the same, have they? I think I'll go for North. Or maybe Sydney. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. GWS and West Coast. That one's a hard one.
Giants.
Yep, Giants for me. Port Adelaide and St Kilda. Jacob Wilkie's last name is like the Callum Wilkie from St Kilda. Port Adelaide or St Kilda. Who do you reckon for that one?
I think St Kilda are playing a bit better.
And Sunday, Fremantle versus Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, I will go for Bulldogs and I will go for Port Adelaide. So, bit different. We got a few different tips actually.
Well, that's not my 100. That's what I'm thinking at the moment.
Yeah, it might change depending on teams and who's in and out because don't forget Thursdays, that's when teams come out as well too. And Fridays, that's when they trim it as well too. But it's always good to have a VC early on in the week as well. Instead of a
What?
captain first game, unlike your app, have like a vice captain maybe Thursday, Friday, then that way you can do the captain on say like Saturday or Sunday because that also will help as well too. Because if you'll get stuck, if you're out doing work and that, it might be hard to actually get the captains done as well too. Um,
What's your trades like?
um, I'm gonna get at this stage, Moraes from Port Adelaide, I want to get him in. I'll downgrade Lindsay to get Moray in, and then I'll up. I just got Lindsay in, but I'll trade him out again. I'll downgrade Lindsay to Moray, and then I'll upgrade Jason Horne-Francis to a primo midfield. I bought it. I put Bailey Smith up my forward line. And I can also put up. I can also put um, Daniel in the forward line as well too if I want to. At the moment, I've got Merritt on the bench on my utility spot because I'm gonna have to hold him. I'm gonna miss out his 100 points, but after the bye, he's got Melbourne and he's got West Coast as well too. So he's got two great teams coming up after his bye. So that's why I'm keeping him. I was tempted to trade him off, but I was like, well, it's probably better to fix everyone else up because Merritt, he's a primo, and you don't want to trade him. That's for sure. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's depending on if anyone's not out from my team, of course. So that's what I ideally want to do. Lindsay down and upgrade Horn-Francis.
Why
Um,
Hornbag?
oh, he's rubbish. He he's 900,000. Well, now he's 840,000. He's scored 82, 62, 74 for Ford at $900,000 is rubbish. So you can get like I got a rook. I started with Max Hole. Max Hole got 89, and he's like $500,000 cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good question. Jacob has asked, Jason Horn-Francis to Rankin or Simpkin? All right, good question. So, um, I believe let's have a look at the Rankin. Um, Let's have a look at the Rankin ownership for a second here. So Rankin's got a break even of 70. He's 865,000, and he's got ownership. I believe he's owned by a lot more. He's owned by 20% almost, so he's owned by 19%. Whereas Simpkin at the moment, he is owned by 8%. He's got a break even of 63, so about the same break even, about the same price. The only bonus, I suppose, is Simpkins got a mid forward, whereas Rankin's just a forward at the moment. What would you suggest? What would your idea be, Tim? Oh, what happened? Tim disappeared. You there, Tim? What happened to Tim? No, did he just get kicked out? Tim. All right, I'll just continue on anyway. Don't know what happened to Tim. We'll get him back a bit later. All right, so yeah, no. So what I think, I prefer unique players. So um, I probably would go Simpkin myself. There's Tim. How are you, Tim? Oh, hang on, let me bring him on stage. Hang on, at the stage. There you are. Can you hear me now?
Back.
All right, Tim's back. Perfect. There we are. Yeah. So Jacob has just asked. Jason Horne-Francis to Rankin or Simpkin. So I suggested Simpkin because he's got a midfield forward. So if he needs to swing someone to the midfield, you can. Also, he's quite unique. He does have Sydney this week, so it might be a little bit tough for him. But Adelaide do also have a good run as well. So who would you prefer, Rankin or Simpkin in your team, Tim?
Can you do both or?
He's looking at Horne-Francis to Rankin or Simpkin.
Uh, Probably Rankin, but if he can get another mid for him, that'd be good too.
Yeah. It would depend on your structure. I like Simpkin and Tim likes Rankin. So take your pick. You probably won't go wrong with either one. It's a great pick because, as I say, Jason Horn Francis is just bleeding cash as well too. So I would say just get rid of him. But either one will be good. I like Simpkin. He's a bit more unique. Um, and he scored 200s already too, so it's pretty good. Rankin got subbed off, so that did hurt his growth in money a little bit, but he's still got a low break even this week of 70, so that is also pretty good
What's
tonight.
the
So
most traded in so far?
most traded in. All right, let's have a look.
And traded out.
Let's have a look at the stats. There should be. Oh, where do I see that actually? There should be a way I could see it.
At the top there.
Let's have a look.
Stat center.
Oh, coaches, fantasy coaches. Here's it.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. Oh, let's have a look. I'm still showing this. Oh, here we go. Stat center, is it?
Yeah. And go to general stats.
General stats. Coach's choice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Traded in. Yep, this is what I'm thinking of as well too. So Christian Moraes, Moray, the Portland guy, 6,000 has traded him in so far. Bice 2.2, Rankin 1.7k, Dacos, Marek, Simpkin. See, so Simpkin I already have. So Simpkin and Rankin, they're both about 1,000 have brought them both in. Um,
Libertor.
Sinclair, what's that?
Liber.
Yep, Libba. Sinclair, Saligo. Saligo's quite a good, unique pod. He looks pretty good. Driscoll, Toby, Bowie. Wow, there's a few. Garcia, people bringing him back in. Ashcroft. There's Max Holmes. There's your player, Dunkley. Whitfield. So these are now 300 people bringing them in. But yeah, the main players that are getting brought in at the moment are these at the top here. So Moraes, Bryce, Rankin, Dacos, Marek, Simpkin, and Max Hall.
And the outs.
Outs, let's have a look. Lindsay, out. Day, Horn Francis, Camporelli, Sanders, DeConin, Perryman, Kako,
Okay, man.
Collins, Leake, Sullivan. So they're the main ones. Gee, I got a couple of them. That's why I wanna get these two out. Lindsay and Horn Francis. All right, so I think we have covered quite a bit, haven't we? Don't think there's much else, is there? We've done our tips, we've done our break evens, we've done our trades, we've done our plus threes, negative threes. We went through the games, we went through the games coming up, we went through the captains. What else do you think we need to do? I think that's about it. What do you think?
What? What about a punishment?
I probably also need to blow my nose as well too. Um, yeah. I don't know what else. If you have any questions as well too, make sure you go comment through as well too. I also post the replay as well too. You can catch the replay. Make sure you check out Timba's Dream Team as well too. And also he is a Geelong fan as well too. So hopefully they can bounce back against Melbourne this weekend coming up. Also check out our Twitter and YouTube and all that, Facebook as well too. Brisbane Lions WA supporters group as well on the YouTube. We also got the fantasy as well too. We've also got the YouTube as well too. So keep an eye out for those pods as well too. But thanks for joining us tonight. That was good work there, Tim. Another good episode. So you'll be able to show your group this week as well too, and show your brothers and that. That was pretty good. The link will be here, and we'll post that in the thing as well too. So good luck and keep up the good work. And go Cats and go Lions.
Yeah, go Cats, go Lions.